Welcome to today's custom-tailored deep dive. Imagine a world where a literal internet joke, a dog meme from an anonymous user, is suddenly funding global pandemic relief and processing encrypted Wall Street trades. Our mission today is to unpack the wild 2026 transformation of the ShibaInu crypto ecosystem, from its 2020 origins to a multi-billion-dollar decentralized financial infrastructure.
Okay, let's unpack this, because if you look back at 2020, this started as pure retail speculation, right? An anonymous founder mints 1 quadrillion tokens and just calls it the Dogecoin killer.
Yeah, it was the literal definition of a meme. But what's fascinating here is how it gained actual macroeconomic validation basically by sheer accident.
Right, you mean the Vitalik Buterin stunt.
Exactly. The founder sent half the total supply to the Ethereum co-founder as this big marketing stunt. But instead of just, ignoring it, Buterin turned around and donated over $1.6 billion worth of that SG to COVID relief and AI safety. Wait, really? Just gave it away.
Yeah, and then he permanently destroyed 410 trillion of his remaining tokens. So suddenly, this joke coin is moving institutional-grade philanthropic capital.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but I mean, a viral charity moment doesn't sustain an economy for 6 years. When the bear market wiped out all those useless tokens, the core team had to execute a massive technical pivot.
Right, they had to build actual utility.
Exactly. They laid this out in the Shib paper and basically built a decentralized theme park. Think of their new 4-token system like this. Shib is your foundational currency to get into the park. Bone is the gas, the energy needed to operate the rides. Leash is the ultra-scarce VIP pass. And Treat is the yield reward, like the prize you win at the games.
And that compartmentalization is just brilliant economic design. By splitting those functions up, they insulate the primary S-shaped token from the extreme volatility of yield farming. But the real engine running this park is ShibaInu, their Layer 2 network.
And just to clarify for everyone listening, a Layer 2 is essentially a high-speed expressway built directly on top of the congested main blockchain highway, right?
Precisely. It processes transactions off the main chain, so they remain incredibly fast and cheap. By March 2026, ShibaInu hit 1.5 billion transactions. Crucially, every single one of those transactions requires a tiny payment in Bone.
Wait, and that fee is what algorithms use to burn a Shib, right?
Yeah, the protocol automatically takes a portion of that Bone fee, converts it to Shib, and burns it. So network utility mathematically forces token scarcity. The more people ride the rides, the more Shib disappears.
That's a great mechanism, but I mean, fast and cheap isn't enough anymore. If you want institutional Wall Street money, they aren't going to use a public blockchain where competitors can see every move. They need complete secrecy.
Well, that brings us to their Q2 2026 integration with Zama, utilizing fully homomorphic encryption, or FHE. If we connect this to the bigger picture, FHE is a massive cryptographic paradigm shift. It allows smart contracts to process data while the data itself remains completely encrypted.
Wait, process data without decrypting it first? How does that even work?
Think of FHE like a locked glove box with frosted glass. You can put your hands into the built-in gloves from the outside to manipulate the documents inside, clearing trades, calculating rewards, but you can never actually see or remove the documents themselves.
Oh, so it stops people from front-running.
Exactly. It completely blinds malicious bots that normally peek at pending transactions and skip the line to steal profits.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting because I have a major pushback here. If ShibaInu is building sophisticated, centralized-looking tech like proprietary Layer 2s and encryption, won't the SEC just crush it as an unregistered security? I mean, under the Howey test, this sounds exactly like a common enterprise managed by a central team.
That is the exact paradox they were facing, and their solution was the March 2026 doggy DAO elections. Going back to your theme park analogy, they essentially handed the keys, the operational control, and the treasury over to the season pass holders.
Wait, so the original founders step away entirely?
Yes. By handing total control to the token holders, they eliminate that common enterprise manager. Without a central promoter pulling the strings, they dodge the SEC crosshairs. They become governed by the crowd.
So what does this all mean? If you're listening and holding Shib, waiting for it to hit $1, we need to deliver some harsh math. Shib reaching $1 is structurally impossible, as it would require a market cap larger than global GDP.
Right, which means survival now depends on completely new mechanics, like their AI gaming partnership with Token Play AI. They're building environments where autonomous bots generate the constant microtransactions needed. Those AI bots are the ones riding the rides to continuously burn the token supply.
It is just wild to think about. I want to leave you with a final thought to mull over. If a literal internet dog meme can methodically re-engineer itself into a privacy-centric, cryptographically secure financial infrastructure governed entirely by its users, what does that mean for traditional banks that have billions in capital but zero community loyalty?